Hey everybody, and we are live. I hope you're all doing well. Thank you all for coming. It's good to see you all here. I'm glad you all made it. We have Michael Kahn and PJ Cruikshank, the Shankinator, in. How are you all doing, mates?
Fantastic. Getting used to the new name.
Yeah, guys, tonight is going to be kind of exciting because we get to choose what we're going to talk about, and that, I guess, is everything. So, tonight it's got to do with just, can we actually demonstrate anything for the globe? Is there any evidence for the globe? Since the globists can't actually come and present the evidence for us, we will actually check, can we actually go and see if there is any evidence for the globe? It's as simple as that. Can we test it? Can we test the globe's validity? So I put up 4 of the main arguments for the globe, which is Coriolis effect, gas pressure without containment, Earth curve, and gravity. Why are those put up there? Well, it's simple, because they claim the globe spins and rotates, so we have Coriolis effect, so we should be able to test that. They claim that we have gas pressure adjacent to a vacuum of space without a container, so that should also be very apparent and testable. They do claim we have Earth curve, which should also be testable. And then obviously gravity, which is easy because they don't even know what it is, but they do shout it out a lot. So I think we do have to have it.
That should be easily testable, the gravity one. That should be just, you can go around the corner and you can see gravity there, let's just grab it.
Exactly.
There we
So yeah, I just want to say hi to everybody here. Hey, Cosmic Guru, PJ Cruikshank, Moxie, Spraymate, oh that's my other account, Derek Nelson, Owen, Psych Bear, Nathan Oakley, good to see you, mate. Owen again, yeah, Lumpy Gas in a Vacuum, and obviously Michael Kahn. It's good to see you all here. Thank you for coming. I hope you guys enjoyed my video that I brought out today with about Where's Wally. It was a quick one I did. I think got a lot of butthurt trolls in my channel from that. So I definitely hit a nerve. Hey, just training videos.
I was going to say I watched it, but I couldn't find Wally anywhere. Where did you hide him?
He's upside down under the thumbnail, didn't you know?
Ah, right, okay, got you. I thought it was one of them competitions where you had to look for Wally. You know, was it something else? Was it?
I saw somebody mentioning in QE's chat yesterday that if you take Wally's hat and scarf off, you've got Dave Farina.
One thing that's odd with me, I was always, when I brought up as a kid, I don't see it as Where's Wally. We were taught as Where's Waldo.
So I think it's Where's Waldo in America. Over here in UK, it's Where's Wally, I think.
Oh, because here in South Africa is Where's Waldo.
It's Where's Wally here, yeah.
That's weird. So I guess it depends where you're from.
Either way, it's a fitting name, isn't it, for him?
Yeah, where is he? That's why I said, where's the curve?
I mean, he's a Wally.
He is a Wally. Hey, Derek Nelson, thank you for coming, and not sure. So yeah, we do have a vote. So far, the one with the most is Earth curve, 35%. So I think we'll start over that. Hey, Better Than Gold, thank you for coming. Glad you could make it. He does have a video that came out today. If you guys are interested in watching it, do go and watch it. Okay, do you want to, should we go through the Where's Wally video? Because it is about Earth curve.
I'll have to play it by ear because for some reason YouTube's not working again.
Okay. I think I have it saved. Just got to change it back to Where's Wally? I think I already deleted it on my side. Yeah, I have to delete everything on my side the whole time because of reasons. Because yeah, I've got to get more space. I need a hard drive, so I've got to get a bigger hard drive. Really running out of space. So if you guys haven't already, please do go watch this video. Yeah, Chuck Middleton's video as well, guys. I did share it. 'Cause it is about Earth curve. So I got to get a bigger hard drive. So I've got to get a bigger hard drive. Really running out of space. So if you guys haven't already, please do go watch this video. Yeah, Chuck Middleton's video as well, guys. I did share it. definitely go and have a gander. Andy Worth, thank you for coming. Great, another show talking about the globe. You should try one on testing the flat earth evidence. Why do we need to show anything about the flat earth when we're literally showing the flat earth when we debunk your globe? I mean, this video I'm showing now on screen, Where's Wally Kills the Globe, means it's showing flat earth. Kind of moronic to say we're not showing flat earth, isn't it? It's good to see you. Where's the curve? Hey, good to see you. Yeah, you can see cars go over the curve. Okay, so I'm going to have to download again. It's just how it is when we stream. So anyway, what are your thoughts on testing these things for the globe, guys?
Well, I mean, I thought Ascot would have had it. Well, it kind of has now. But it's not. It's Rio Nervco. But I thought that either that one or gas pressure with that container. But because they like that one, they just can't. And well, they like them all. They just can't prove them, can they? I'm looking and I'm just thinking, but it's every single one of them. They just can't prove any one of them, can they?
Exactly.
Obviously, that's why.
Andrew says debunking the globe doesn't mean it's flat. That's exactly what it means.
Either flat or it's curved.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's actually very simple stuff. Okay, there we go. Where's Wally? Whoop! Here we go. Hi everybody, Plato here. Well, we've got Where's Wally on the chopping block today. He's trying to prove Earth curve using rocket launch. Oh boy. Stay tuned and enjoy. Okay, so I got his video out and okay, we're not going to have to really go through everything because you guys can watch the video if you want to. But I'm just going to go to some very key points here.
Video.
Yeah, exactly the same in all different videos. Note how the different distances they come past the horizon at different times. Do note that's not actually for globe. We'll be explaining that in a minute or two.
So Astronomy Live now.
So yeah, it's very simple, guys. They literally went and put all these videos together, timing them up the same time, and saying, but look, when it's closer, we see the rocket pop up quicker. When it's further away, it takes longer to come into view. No shit, Sherlock. That's how it works with things over the distance because of angles. We've tried to explain this multiple times. I mean, like telling us 600 kilometers away, it took 95 seconds for it to get visible. There's no such thing as a concave Earth, Andrew. So we definitely don't need to worry about a concave Earth.
Exact same reasons why we can tell that there's no curve for a sphere also proves there's no curve for a concave Earth as well.
Exactly. Hey Tony Whitcomb, thank you for coming. Glad you could make it. That's why I had to show this part, guys. This is in the Google Earth elevation angles. Keep an eye on the scroll here where it says 0 meters. That's mean sea level for 800 and 583 kilometers. That's quite a distance. Staying zero, guys.
And if you have a look, the distance from Myrtle Beach to the launch pad 39A is just under 600 kilometers.
Wow, and it drops 10 meters. Just straight down.
Myrtle Beach,
and then
pad
all of a
39A,
sudden,
very similar height above sea level.
goes
You can see
back
the
up.
ocean just beside 39A.
Ooh.
And anything at the horizon.
So, guys, is that now your curve? That little piece there, is that the curve of your globe now? Because it's got a little drop in the seabed. Wow.
It's the same level as the beach here, yes? So
yes, agreed. Everything is. Wow. So you guys do know that literally debunks your globe. Yeah, we've disproved concave Earth. Literally, what I just showed you on screen now just disproved concave Earth. Simple as that. And then yeah, it's just me showing you can work out to the horizon. Shout out to Life is Short. That's where I got the screenshot from. I think I actually want to do some streams on it, but I'm not sure how exciting it's going to be. Let's put it that way. And then me showing why it's just a perspective, why you see it that way, explaining it, blah 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 blah. And then this little. Why did I put this up? PJ and Michael, would you know why I had this up on screen?
I can't see it at the minute.
When it pops up, I'll wait you until it shows up.
Are you showing
The
your
ships.
angle?
The ships.
Oh yeah, your angles and yeah.
No, the
yeah.
ships on the sea.
Oh,
It says, why is it rising, not dropping? Hey, Lotion Basket, good to see you.
I'm lagging way behind. I don't know what you're looking at.
yeah. Well, because
Explain to me what you're looking at.
if it's got a curve, then it shouldn't be dropping. It should be dropping away from you, not rising up to eye level.
Exactly. And look how it's looking now. I mean, on the globe, if you are raising in elevation, what's supposed to be happening to that ground? It's supposed to be dropping down, correct? So you can see further.
Are you looking at that picture of them both?
Yeah, all the ships.
Right. So, yeah, you can't get perspective on it though.
Why is it that these ships are seeming to converge upwards relative to eye level? Why is it that there's still ships on the horizon?
Mm-hmm.
This goes totally against their globe. This picture alone debunks the globe. Or concave eye as well, by the way.
I mean, each ship looks above the next, but they're not. They're pretty much on the same. Well, they are on the same level. You know what I mean? But they look like they're above each other, but they're not. Obviously, it's perspective.
Exactly, convergence.
Mm.
That's why I had to show this. It's so simple. Hey, Sandy's Banana Cam, thank you for coming. Glad you could make it. Gary Wybinga, hey mate. Regitoric is a clown. He claims his blink test is the same field of view, even though there are completely different distances. They're not just completely different distances, they're completely different angles as well. We literally showed it. I think we're going to bring it up. I think so. Regitoric's blink test. So everybody can see just how dishonest that clown is. I mean, we've brought this up before, but why not bring it up again? So yeah. So far testing the globe out is coming to a real failure, guys. Where's your Torix blink test? Come on.
Can I just address your comment?
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Slip radar. Claiming that Earth's really, really big, that's why you don't see it drop. And my answer to him is tell that to everyone who's pushing late Pontchartrain's curvature.
Yeah.
That makes Earth really, 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 really small.
Mm-hmm.
Then why can they say they can see buildings and ships blocked from the Earth curve at like 3 miles away? If it's really, really, really big. Doesn't make sense. It's kind of like you guys are contradicting yourself left, right, and center with all your arguments. Earth too big, but Earth small enough to see curve. Only when selectable. Yeah.
I mean, in reality, that pictures with the boats, if we were on a globe, each one of them boats would look lower than the next. Do you know what I mean? From your perspective, rather than higher.
Doesn't matter the size of the globe. It's going to be dropping down with elevation, not going up.
Perspective can't work on. See, globe curvature is hijacked perspective.
Where's his
so
blink
you
test?
can't have perspective on a globe.
Yeah. Do you guys? Does anybody have a link
How
to?
would anybody know?
Yeah. Does anybody have a link to his blink test? I can't seem to find it now. That's really odd. Because they're supposed to be so proud about his blink test, and I just can't find it. Is it maybe because we've debunked it?
Mhm.
Maybe it was on a live that he did? Because he literally debunked his globe using that blink test. But then again, all the videos he does actually debunks the globe and they don't realize it. There we go. I think it's
Mad,
this
isn't
one.
it?
Yeah.
They think they're proving something and they're actually debunking themselves. It's laughable sometimes.
Yeah. Okay, let's download it. Yeah, globe is simply will not admit to compression convergence because it flattens the imaginary curve. Exactly. Exactly. It's amazing how they think perspective is somehow their physical curve. Hey, Jeff, Gasset, good to see you. Thank you for coming in. Let's see what it shows. Okay. Hangouts on air. Okay, we obviously don't need to...
How are all of you guys doing in chat? Alrighty then.
Yeah, we're doing much better than you, Reds. Okay, let's... talking rubbish like usual till he actually gets to his point. Aha, okay. Maybe we can put some of his sound on. Reds, if you're listening, you know you can still come and chat to me, even though you're running away from me still. But I'm literally here.
Right here. From Bert Botha.
Bert Botha. Ball Earth debunked by Ball Earther by cheating. Okay, that's interesting.
This is a video that he made himself. Excellent! This means that we can actually debunk a video of his and not just a comment.
Wow, that's so profound. Reds, he shows a video, so therefore you want to debunk a video. That's profound. Okay. What says concavers have special needs? Yeah.
So yeah, this is going to be fun. So Bert, thank you very, very much for not only posting a comment that highlights their ignorance, but a video of it as well.
This is one thing I've realized with the Reds. I don't know if you guys have. He starts with insults.
Yeah.
And then goes through the video with insults and doesn't actually give a rebuttal to the insult, but other than insult.
And what it presents is pure deception.
Exactly, and then he cheats and tries to show his thing as fault. Exactly, that's all he does. This guy is really a deceitful twat.
It is a deceiver, definitely.
He's very insulting.
Okay.
Let's go ahead and take a look, shall we?
Yeah, let's
So I'm going to mute the audio because there is none. But let's go ahead and take a look.
Wow, let's mute the audio because there is none. Then you
Exactly.
didn't need to mute it,
Very-
did you? Then you didn't need to mute it. Hey, Spuddy, thank you for coming. Yeah, Reggie's still stuck in 2015. I think Reggie's still stuck in 1981.
I've got listen to this comment. Eduardo, Lumpy, can you point to somewhere celestial navigation that shows the GP to be in the same plane as the observer?
Okay, that's easy.
Ground position, mate.
Yeah, let's do that quickly. You literally just said GP. That's literally what it is.
Mhm.
Circle of equal altitude. Celestial navigation. Triangulation. There we go. Circle of equal altitude. You literally have to have the same plane. See? There, observer, GP, same plane. Same azimuth. Next. Hey Hobbs, good to see you. Thank you for coming. Glad you could make it. What happened in 1981? He hit puberty. Okay, let's
He's
go.
not yet reached puberty, has he, Reds?
No, I don't even think maybe he was born in 1981.
I was just going to say.
Not even. I'm 87.
That makes him as old as me.
Yeah, I don't think so, guys. Maybe I should have said maybe a 1989 or maybe a 2000. Maybe it's like a 2000 baby. Maybe 1981 his parents were thinking about wanting to bring stupid into the world.
I was just starting primary school then, in 1981.
Okay, let's go on.
Here. So he points to this structure right here.
Yeah.
Okay. Pointing to that structure. All right. And, oh,
let's see what he's going to say about this.
he's pointing to this structure right here. Wait a minute.
Oh, wait, we've got a super chat. Tony Whitcomb, £10 super chat. Thank you very, very much. I really appreciate the support. You guys are really awesome. Thank you for the help. You can see the curve in the blink test. When your eyes are closed during a blink is when you see the curve. That's a good one. Unfortunately, guys, with the blink test, it literally goes opposite of what your globe claims. We'll explain it now as it goes, but I'm really interested to see what Reds is saying about this. Thank you again, Tony, for the super chat.
You know, in the time that you blink, have you like elevated a couple 100 foot up into air?
Well, you do know that they think optical is physical. So when you do blink, that optical blackness you see is physical blockage.
That makes sense.
Thank you, Tony, for the super chat.
No, but my point being, like,
Yeah.
the camera's at a far, far greater height in the second image than the first one.
Yeah, the focal length is far greater.
So while it's blinked, it's took off into air a couple 100 foot.
But it should be interesting to see what he says.
Wait, hold the fucking phone. Is this guy?
Oh yeah, just FYI, Reds loves to. He's got Tourette's. He loves to swear a lot. So sorry, guys, for sensitive viewers.
Am I really trying to say that this building is the exact same as this parking garage?
Yes, it's the same building, Reds. Is he blind? Definitely the same building, is it not? You can literally see it's the same building.
Okay, pointing to that structure. All right. And, he's pointing to this structure right here. Wait a minute. Wait, hold the fucking phone. Is this guy really trying to say that this building is the exact same as this parking garage?
Yeah, what do you guys think? Does it look like the same building to you guys?
I think that's definitely the same building. Yeah.
Slip Radar, yeah, I guess you do love swearing. Hey Indio, good to see you. Thank you for coming. Is he having doubts that it's the same building?
I think so.
Okay.
I'm thinking something should have given that away as obvious bullshit. You know, maybe the fact that this is a gray parking garage with no orange roof on it, and this is a beige building with an orange roof on it.
Building next to it, and more buildings. They're literally in reference. It's looking like that because of refraction. It's literally compressed, and it's having haze. It's not an orange roof, you moron.
On it, you know, maybe, kinda, sorta. Well, you know what, just to be clear, let's go ahead and utilize a program that flat earthers fucking hate, and that's Google Earth.
We love it, not hate it. So there's another live from Mr. Tourette's. Hey Titan Long, good to see you. Thank you for coming. Spuddy. Oh man. This should be interesting.
So I was here at the observation point, and this is the structure that he's having a problem with. Let's fly there! Whoopee! God, it would be so cool.
Okay, yeah, it's definitely not 1981. Sorry, guys. Maybe maybe a 2005 baby. I don't know.
To do this in real life, you know, being Superman for a day. God, I would fuck up.
Yeah, no orange roof. No one said there was an orange roof. You're the only one claiming that. So in other words, he's probably creating a straw man to burn.
Mm-hmm.
That's how he acts. He doesn't actually have a rebuttal, so he has to create something out of his ass.
And he'll need a gas lighter to light it as well.
Up so much shit. Anyway, so this is the structure in question, this parking garage right here. And as it's clear to pretty much everyone in the live chat right now, that is not the structure that was shown in my image I took with the Nikon P1000.
Is that so? Okay. This is a claim, guys. He says it's not the same building.
Okay.
It was actually this structure over here, which is about 4 miles closer. So let's zoom in like right about here, and let's adjust the camera to go up like that. And oh, look at that!
No, where the building's next to it. So he's literally lying to everybody, guys.
Yes.
Where's the buildings next to it? You know, like you can literally see what's. We're now 4 minutes 54. Okay. See these buildings? That one hiding behind there? It's literally in reference. Now let's go to. There we go. Same buildings. In reference. Oh shit. Now where's he? 450. Let's go from here.
Stuff with the Nikon P1000. Orange top. Exterior with a slightly orange top.
Where's those buildings, Reds? So you just lied live to your live stream audience. And they are probably too gullible and stupid to realize that it's not even the same area.
They'll take his word for it.
Yeah, so anybody that believes shit from Reds, you can literally debunk himself live. Great work. Hey, Namfree Fusion. Good to see you. Yeah, he shows 3D Google CGI. That is a face bomb. These guys are morons.
Up.
Buildings. Same reference.
Beige exterior with a slightly orange top.
Refraction and compression with hazing.
Huh. Maybe the reason
This guy is really.
why they are on different sides of the horizon is because they're two different fucking structures from two different distances away. You fucking idiot.
So, like I said, guys, he does have Tourette's. Just be patient with the idiot.
All right.
I
So
don't
I
think
think
they used to call it Tourette's, you know?
Yeah, I'm not on Twitter anymore because of Slice Volcane and Reds. I literally got banned from Twitter, guys. Because of those clowns. Yeah.
we see the problem here. We have a problem with him comparing apples to oranges and then complaining that his apple doesn't taste like a fucking orange. But let's move on with this video. Okay.
No, definitely the same building. You see there? Literally the same buildings in street. In the shot. Huh.
So he's going to. We already did that.
And if you look properly, yeah. I wonder if I can zoom in, yeah. Is it possible to zoom in? Okay, it's not. So let's do it this way. Print screen. Let's go to paint. I should actually really save up for Photoshop, guys. Let's see. What's that? What's those little seeming to be there? Okay, it's really pixelated now, but if you look there, it looks almost like a tintish color there, doesn't it? So when you have that little tint color and it gets refracted, there we go, now you see it a bit better. It can make it seem orange-like. Oh wow. Reg is not off to a great start. You can literally see it's kind of got... So it could be panels on the roof that's refracting. Reds.
Okay, so now he points to this structure right here, which is just slightly above the horizon, ever so slightly, and then compares it to this structure, which is below the horizon.
No, it's actually this
That's
one.
right.
Yeah.
But can we address Andy Worth, please?
Okay, go ahead.
We don't understand that a GP's point at a star is it that star's zenith above Earth.
Yeah, I already took it off. Yeah, it's above the Earth. The GP is the same circle of equal altitude towards the observer. So if the GP is 2,000 nautical miles away, it's on the same equatorial plane.
It really don't understand, right? If sun's above me, sun's at my zenith. So if a star or sun is above a point on Earth, it's that zenith on that point of Earth.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. But I think we can do. I think when you finish with this Red's rhetoric rubbish, maybe we can look into that a bit, because that's got to do with Earth curve. Hey Matthew Eastman, good to see you. YouTube, thank you for coming. Glad you guys can make it. An SI man, hey. So yeah.
Oh look, another contradiction. Dun dun dun. Okay, so
It could even be this building, by the way. There's two buildings
that
there.
guy's knob, isn't he? I can tell why I don't watch him.
Yeah, let's put this. If you do actually watch him, I think you lose a brain cell or two every time. So it's not worth it.
So let's see. Let's go ahead and see if we can find this structure right here. Okay, so let's go ahead and hop to it. Yippee! God, this would be...
Why is he jumping back there? He just said that's where he took the photo. Now he's hopping back to where he said he didn't take the photo.
so fucking cool to do in real life. Fucking swear, guys. I fucking swear.
Yes, that's all you do is swear.
You don't say.
Oh man. How long's it been now that Reds has been running away to talk to me? Oh yeah, 3 years.
3 years.
Still scared to talk to me.
All right, so it's this structure right here. So let's see, how can we do this? Okay, so let's go ahead and move back a bit. Let's zoom in.
What is he trying to show you? It just doesn't make sense. He doesn't really have a point to his argument, does he? He's just saying it's from another place, it's not the same building. So that's his argument.
Just zooming in and things and just hoping people won't notice what he's on about.
Let's adjust the height. Okay, so let's see. So it's about right there, which is almost in line to where...
Oh, look, the buildings are behind it, like we see here. Oh, shit.
He's placing it. Okay. So, unfortunately for him, this points me in entirely the wrong direction.
Again, going to where the other buildings are not in reference. You literally just showed you in reference the other buildings. Reds, you literally just showed the red buildings.
So,
there we go. There's those buildings in reference. He's debunking himself. He's literally debunking himself. And by the way, I don't think this is the building of contingency there, because look at this. I think it's more that way. Because look at the angle. He's looking from here. I'm sure they looked from that side of the water. That way. Across. Why is he looking from here? This guy is literally not even in the same ballpark looking at what he's trying to show you.
Unfortunately for him, this points me in entirely the wrong direction. I was not going out into the Gulf of Mexico. So let's see. Zooming out.
What? Let's go back.
Mexico. So let's see. Zooming in.
There we go. You see? Look at that. These are the buildings that you see in the background. This is not even in front of where the buildings are. So that's what I said. It's these buildings that we are seeing, not this. On that photo, you even see this park in front of it. You know, all the trees and everything. Something's
And
not
I'm zooming out.
something's not very kosher with what he's showing you.
Out. So, going from the Wells Fargo building past to not, which nice because I labeled it. That actually puts me going this way. See,
What the hell is he on about? He's supposed to be proving the buildings are not the same buildings, which he literally just went against what he was proving. And he just swore the guy the whole time and hasn't actually given any argument to his rebuttal.
see where my observation point is? See where that line of sight is coming from? Yeah, they're not the same. The douchebag got the buildings wrong again. So wait a minute. If this is not the structure that is visible in my image that I took of with the Nikon P1000, then where is the structure? It's actually right next to it. Whee! Okay, that was a lame hop. It's actually this one that's slightly over. So let's go ahead and.
But if it's there, then that would be blocking it. You wouldn't see it. Am I missing something here?
I
Because
think he's missing something between his ears.
yeah, Red sounds 14. He does sound 14. It's like his voice hasn't even broke yet. Okay.
Do a bit of a test. So if I take my fucking ruler tool,
Oh, this guy's really frustrated, guys. He's a frustrated little teen.
put it right there at the Wells Fargo building, and then jump to my observation points. All right. So there's our observation point, and then jump to that building again. Whee!
Observation points. That's quite a. 24 miles away. And there's no curve to be seen. Wow, he just debunked Earth curve, guys.
Oh, look. It intersects it. So once again, going back to...
There we go. You see, that's what I'm saying. Look at these two buildings. That's not what he's claiming. You can literally see that building with these in the way. This building is shown in front of there, just like it. He was showing... See, look at this, the building he just pointed out, guys. You see the building he just pointed out, that he says is the ones he sees. That is supposed to be there. It is about there, if that's the same one. The moron wasn't even taking it at the same point. This was taken over a total different degree. Is Reds claiming he took this photo or the other guy? Because it sounds to me like the other guy took this photo and Reds took the other one.
video, this structure is not the same as this structure.
That building with the pointy top is there. It's kind of in line.
This structure is not the same as this structure. You got the buildings wrong again, you fucking idiot. God damn it, this is so fucking obvious. But the next one, guys, is actually the most hilarious, because guess what? I don't even need Google Earth to debunk this fucking nonsense. So the next one...
He hasn't debunked anything. He's literally pointing in another direction and saying it's not the buildings, and while he's showing it on Google Earth, it's the same buildings.
One is here. He points to this structure over here,
Yeah.
and he compares it to this building over here. And then, to top it all off, he ends it with, "You are a deceiver. Shame on you." So the first thing I want to say is that the reason why I don't need Google Earth to debunk this is because that is a boat. That is a boat.
Yeah, I would agree that's a boat. But look at behind it. There's a building behind it, Reds. You literally show. Okay, let's see this building here, and let's see what the building is in front of it, Reds.
Flat
There we
right.
go. There's that building. There's that building in front of it. Just because the
Flat right.
boats are colting it doesn't mean it's not there. Yeah.
Can you unwrench Andy Worth because he's getting tonight?
That's why GPS are used in navigation. They're the point on the Earth underneath a star or other celestial objects on the horizontal plane.
I don't understand what zenith means.
Don't worry, we're going to get to that now. We're going to get to that now. I think let's just finish this rhetoric rubbish quickly. So anyway, guys, this building that he says is now a boat is still in front of this building. The boat, because the refraction is lifted in front of this building. And what does that tell you, guys? It means the refraction shows their curve. It doesn't take it away. The globe claims the refraction takes away the curve, not shows it. This whole blink test shows totally opposite of what the globe claims. See what I mean? You see that little piece of the building? It's behind that building. Just because the boat's on the water being refracted upwards doesn't mean there's not a building behind it. Very simple stuff.
That is a boat.
Yeah, that's a boat. We
That
know.
is a boat, not a building.
The building's behind
That's
it.
a boat that's been dry docked. That's a boat,
We heard you the first 5 times.
which means by default, it's not a building.
So you're just ignoring all the trees here now, and the boats are much lower than the building now, with the water. Reds. Hey Jolly Man, good to see you. Thank you for coming in. Tragic FE as well.
Which is not a boat. Boat, not a boat.
Wow, state the
Boat.
obvious. Not a boat.
Not a boat.
Yes, well done.
That's a boat.
A plus. Guys, he got an A plus. He knows the difference between a boat and a building. Wow. Showing his IQ level.
That is not.
What
Boy,
did he,
this guy. I tell you, well, I have to say thank you very much to Bert. Thank you very much for showing your ignorance to quite literally everyone.
what was his actual argument to this, guys? Not the buildings he thinks it is, while showing the buildings. Well done, Reds, for debunking your own shit. You literally debunked them.
He's probably forgotten his own argument anyway. He's talking that much crap.
Yeah. Okay. So that was Red's rhetoric. Are we moving on to celestial navigation now?
Looks like it.
I don't see why we have to, like, the guy's wrong. He ain't got no humility to accept he's wrong. Like Lumpy says, he's just making a nuisance of this and he shouldn't be here, like, but it's up to you, it's your show.
No, it's fine. It doesn't matter. We will do celestial navigation.
I don't understand why you don't understand what a zenith means, like.
What is zenith?
if
Try saying like zenith, the Earth hasn't got a star. No, zenith has something to do with Earth. You were just, it's terminology he's arguing over. That's all it is. It's the way you speak. It's the way you're speaking. It's the way you speak. And he might phrase it a different way. You phrase it a different way. It's a different part.
explain it any easier. If sun's at my zenith and I move out of the way, then it's zenith is on Earth. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah.
He's quibbling over nothing.
I don't know how to explain it any easier, like, but
Yeah.
You can't. I mean,
I presume that no amount of evidence is still going to be saying the same shit anyway, though.
Yeah.
So,
Where's the curve? Is actually right here, guys. He says that's a boat. That's a boat. That's a boat. Proof of assertion fallacy. Exactly. Just because he said it's a boat doesn't make it a boat. It could just also be the building that's very heavily distorted thanks to the refraction. So anyway, back to zenith. Easy. The point in the sky or celestial sphere. You know that make-believe dome up above? It's the point above the observer. So in other words, like this is showing, the zenith above and the nadir is under your feet. So your zenith would be the same GP across the equatorial plane as the GP of the star. You get it?
It's like if celestial body can't have a zenith on Earth, then why are we arguing why we're idiots about diverging zeniths and shit, you know?
Mm-hmm. Look at this. That would be the zenith of the observer. This would be the zenith of the GP. It sits on the same equatorial plane. Literally. So because the observer can see the star on the same equatorial plane, the GP, the geographical position, which means that star, it has a zenith on the same plane. That horizontal baseline is level. Horizontal. Capish?
I bet he don't get it, mate. I'm
It's a straight
I'm
line.
sorry, I'm delighted, but I'm not going to keep arguing with you over something that I know you to be at fault with.
I mean, it's so simple. There, it's literally observer has a zenith. The star has a zenith, has a GP, a geographical position. So that means if someone's standing underneath that star's GP is the zenith of that person. Now you've got the observer looking at that star from its zenith or its geographical position. That distance from that observer to that observer underneath that star is over a horizontal.
Why does it when you've used the sextant, you've measured your angle, are you working out your zenith distance if that celestial body ain't got a zenith?
Mm-hmm.
You don't understand celestial navigation.
But that's why you have co-altitude angles, because it's based on a horizontal. I mean, I don't know how much time we have to actually show this. Oh man, let's do it this way again. Go back to my beloved thing that the people hate seeing. The globers hate seeing this graph. Anyway, 90 degrees. That is the zenith, the GP of Polaris in this instance. The observer measures with this sextant looking straight up 90 degrees. So, what is the co-altitude angle? 0. Now, you know to know your distance. So 0 times 60, because 60, you know, it's in degrees, because you're working out a quadrant, equals 0 nautical miles. So it's 0 distance under the GP of Polaris. Get it? Now, Mr. Mike here has a friend, Bob, 600 nautical miles away. He measures the exact same star at exactly the same time as Mike. Now, reading an apparent altitude angle of 80 degrees. It's still 90 degrees to Mike, but to Bob, it's now 80 degrees. Did Polaris literally drop to Bob? No. It's an apparent angular measurement. They measure the same star at exactly the same time. You see, it even makes a triangle here. So, what is it? His 90 degree zenith has to be minused by what he measured, 80. So it gives a co-altitude angle of 10. So that co-altitude angle would just be times 60 because it's in degrees, because you're measuring in degrees, guys, which would give the 600 nautical mile distance. So that 600 nautical mile distance across a horizontal plane is a flat plane. Hence, he just did a triangle. And it can go on and on and on and on the whole time. just making new triangles, watching it have an apparent drop in altitude. There we go. Sorted. Celestial navigation done.
He still don't get it, mate. I know it.
He says it's not under the GP because the GP is one. What is one the ground? What the hell?
On the ground. I think he means on the ground.
On the ground. No, the geographic position is the zenith of the star.
Right, thank you. That's exactly what I've just said.
Yeah.
About 1,000 times.
That's
Yeah.
exactly what Mike said earlier. He's quibbling over bloody terminology.
I'm going to say it one more time, right? When you use a sextant and you measure angle to your celestial body and you're working out the zenith distance, then that star must have a zenith on Earth. That's the distance you're working out from you to that zenith of that star.
Yeah. This guy, he has a zenith. He's got a geographical position. This guy also has a zenith. Also has a geographical position. Same with this guy, same with this guy. Same with Polaris in this instance. Same zenith, same geographical position. Same horizontal plane measured. Very simple stuff.
Ground position and geographical position is just it's pedantics, and you're being pathetic, mate.
Yeah.
Take his wrench.
Talking semantics now.
You can never win with a troll because they'll never accept defeat.
Yeah.
We'll be doing this all night with him.
There's not one thing his
It's been
definition.
proved wrong. It's been
Semantics.
proved wrong from the first time I mentioned it.
Do you think I can invite him to come into Discord to chat?
Absolutely.
I don't want to talk to him.
You don't have to. I want to see what he's got to say though.
I've explained it every which way I can. He still don't get it. You've explained it. He's still arguing it.
He says the zenith is looking up the star. No shit, Sherlock, if it's straight above you. The GP is looking down at the ground. No, the GP is the zenith. Literally. It's the geographical position.
Which means ground position as well.
Yeah.
There's no difference.
But where do you stand? Do you stand in the sky or the ground? You stand on the
That's just
ground.
semantics.
Yeah.
It is semantics, right? But I'm not arguing with him anymore.
Oh, wow.
Crack on with what you think, and you're wrong, but you'll crack on.
But anyway, he can literally come and explain if he wants to. So Andy Worth, I'm going to open the Discord or any other Globo if you guys have any delusions you want to share with us about testing the Earth curve. Because so far Earth curve is winning for testing and we have failed to find any Earth curve. Only people having Tourette's swearing, showing no Earth curve, and
The
making
more, the rounder the Earth is. You know what I mean?
yeah, the more they try and test to show it's a globe, the more they show it's flat. The GP is the zenith. I literally showed it on screen. Okay, then this guy is a boron. Literally. Zenith.
It's when it's highest point it possibly can. So like it's like 90 degrees when it's Polaris, when it's at its zenith is 90 degrees North Pole.
There we go. This guy's standing. Is he standing on the ground? Is that a GP? The zenith just means up. Literally, that's all that zenith means. It means up. It's the same vertical, you damn moron. There we go. Again. Zenith, up. Nadir, down. He's standing on the GP, which is the zenith. They are related but not the same thing. No, it is definitely the same thing. He cannot have a different zenith to his geographical position, Andy. It's impossible to have a different geographic position to your zenith. Where I'm sitting in my chair, I got a zenith. I got a geographical position. Where Michael is sitting, he's got his own zenith. He's got his geographical position. Okay, this guy's a moron, yeah. Wasting our time. Okay, So what else can we look for Earth curve? Let's look. So far Earth curve is failing miserably. So do you guys want to see something from Dave McKeegan on Earth curve?
Mhm.
We have literally debunked this guy how much times already?
I know it means up.
You know it means up, yet you're still fighting over it. Okay, great work.
I'm starting to think this pudding's Sean Hawkins.
Sean Hawkins. Okay,
John Hawkins.
let's do some Dave McKeegan. Whoops, Earth curve. Okay, we've got to see this.
Here he goes again, he's twisting words now.
Just ignore him, mate. Really, just ignore him. He's not worth it. I think he's just trying to piss you off.
Yeah.
This photograph by Mark Brett currently holds the Guinness World Record for the longest line of sight photographed on it.
443 kilometers. And he's bringing this up to say it shows curvature. This should be interesting.
Mark took this from the top of Pic de Feinstrals in the Pyrenees, and this mountain here is the top of Pic Gaspard, which, as the crow flies, is 443 kilometers away in the French Alps.
Wow. That's quite a hectic distance, don't you think?
Now, this particular photograph has been cited to me on numerous occasions as proof that the Earth must be flat.
Which is true. Because a ball curves downwards. It doesn't rise relative to eye level. You know, earlier we showed that picture with the boats on the ocean. That is what's happening with this picture, Mr. McKeegan. Very simple stuff. He's supposed to be an expert on, photography. No doubt he knows his photography, but he's kind of a dishonest twat sometimes. Literally ignoring perspective. But that's what you got to do if you defend the globe.
When you break it down, it proves the exact opposite. So let's first address why flat earthers say it proves the Earth is flat, then why it's actually possible on a globe, and then afterwards we'll cover how it actually supports the globe.
Yeah, that should be good. So he's going to tell us, like a flat Earth, why it's flat. Just like he did with the moon. Literally writing forward to us that everybody just agrees the moon is a sphere and a rock. After that's not what any flat earther ever says in history. But that's what he says we all claim. So he's probably going to do the same now with this. I see Andy Worth is still keeping everybody in chat. So I'm going to take his wrench away. So Andy, your wrench is taken away. You better tread lightly now, sir. Because it seems you are trying to get everybody not to concentrate on the actual stream, just to create chaos in chat. Okay, let's carry on.
So, Pic Gaspard is 3,833 meters high. Using flat earthers' favourite equation of 8 inches per mile squared should mean that the summit of the mountain is 11,848 meters below the horizon, and so completely out of sight, and therefore we can't be on a globe. However, the 8 inches per mile squared formula has a few flaws in it.
Does it now? Up to 1,000 miles, it's supposed to be very accurate. Thank you, Icon Science, that for actually showing this before. Icon Science that literally says up to 1,000 miles. Let's actually do this.
I'm not gonna ban him though, otherwise it'll look bad.
Let's leave him for a bit, see what he's like.
Hi Freeman, good to see you. But like I said,
I'll ban if it comes to it, if he ends up being an idiot, but leave him for now.
But like I said, I literally just took the wrench away because he is trying to get everybody off of actually concentrating on the stream. He's here just to disrupt. So then you guys can do your job if he's not, if he's carrying on that nonsense. Okay, I can sign that. Let's see if we can get your video, what I'm looking for. I actually want to go through this one that he's doing with the diffraction limit and stuff.
Is Red's back in business now then? 'Cause
He's still doing it, yeah. No, he's still doing it. He's just on the dark side. I don't know. Which one is it going to be with the 8 inches per mile squared though? Because he literally explained the 8 inches per mile squared and said how brilliant it is over 1,000 miles on your globe, guys.
It's been run through AutoCAD, hasn't it?
Yeah, AutoCAD, everything.
If AutoCAD says it's right, then it must be right because they use AutoCAD for building.
Uh-huh.
And we're past selective navigation now.
Well, anyway, he does have it. I don't know which video it's from, but he literally says 8 inches per mile squared is very accurate to over 1,000 miles an hour.
On her channel.
Even Rachel has it on her channel. I also showed it on my channel as well in a video. I just can't remember which one. Hi, Dad Studio. Good to see you, mate. Thank you for coming. So, if the Glober that's like Icon Science that literally shows it with the math that it's very accurate on your globe. Yeah, Rachel. Good to see you. Thank you for coming. That it's very accurate on your globe to 1,000 miles. Then there's no issue with it. Because no one sees to 1,000 miles on your globe. Ever.
Firstly, it's only a rough guide of curvature.
This is the same argument they have with everything. Oh, the curve is just negligible. You know?
A rough guide that's extremely overestimated.
Yeah, it's just...
idiocy.
For their model,
So
it's more accurate than anything.
Mm-hmm.
I have a question for you guys.
Ah, there's someone in chat. Hey, Lotion, how's it going, mate?
Yo, good. Hope everybody's doing well.
Yeah, doing well.
I have just a question though.
Yeah.
And this is, I don't know how to. This is contradicting everything I kind of know.
Okay.
So let's say that Antarctica surrounds us and we're in this crater, right?
Yeah.
Say we're in a crater.
Like a
And
bowl.
the crater has depth to it, right?
Sorry, before you carry on, I just say, yeah, hey Travis, yeah, you can send the link in the chat here. I'll be able to click on it. Thanks, mate. Yeah, go on.
So Antarctica goes around us. And let's say that Antarctica is one giant crater. So it has depth to it.
Okay.
Okay? So if you fill that crater in with water, it's going to be level, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's say that we live in that crater that is filled with water and we're on that water level, right?
Yeah.
But then again, that's just a small crater on let's say a globe that's 100,000 times bigger than what we're to believe or what they say it was.
Oh, so you're saying
Right.
it could be a globe with flat spots.
Well, it could be a giant, massive rock with whatever,
But it still won't work
craters
there.
filled with water. And if you're living in those waters, then you'll see everything is flat.
But that's a
because
problem,
of how
though.
small you are.
That's a problem though. Because you'd be able to measure the curve of the water and you can't. It measures flat.
Well, there wouldn't be one because it would be level.
Level, yeah, exactly. That mean no curve.
No. Okay, so hold on. You
Water
gotta
doesn't
think bigger.
curve. Level water doesn't
Think
curve.
bigger. Think bigger, and we're smaller. Okay.
No, I understand what
So
you're
water
saying, but
doesn't-
it still
water
wouldn't
doesn't
work.
curve.
That's
Earth's
Water
not
doesn't
big.
curve. You're right. But if we were on a giant, like I'm talking 100,000 million times the size of what they think the globe looks like. I'm
Okay.
talking way bigger.
okay.
And there's craters all over this thing. And you fill each one of those with water. Doesn't matter how much water, but water.
Okay.
That water inside those craters are going to be level.
Yeah, but the problem is they claim 8 inches per mile squared, which means after 3 miles you should be seeing
That-
Earth curve. So it doesn't matter.
But we're not
It doesn't
talking,
matter.
We're not talking on our globe. We're not talking on this I'm sorry. We're not talking on a globe right now that's the size they tell us, the 15,000 circumference or whatever. Okay? I'm talking hundreds of thousands of times bigger than that.
Okay, what's
So
the
you
point?
end up being inside of a crater that's filled with water. That water is going to be level.
Okay.
But then again, you're just in a crater on a giant fucking ball.
Okay.
Like, giant. I'm talking huge. You can't fathom it. But if each one of those craters were filled with water, that the water would be level. And if the ball, let's say the ball is a molecule suspended in space, right? Like a molecule. It finds its density, it finds its electromagnetism,
sorry.
and it suspends itself there.
Sorry, not to want to interrupt, but what has this got to do with the argument we was talking about?
What do you mean?
You're kind of going off on a tangent here.
Well, no, what I'm explaining is if it could be a ball if we are in that crater. Like our crater is
Still couldn't be.
is surrounded by Antarctica. And if you fill that crater with water,
So you're trying to
It's
say
level.
we could be like a huge asteroid floating in space with us living inside a huge crater of water.
essentially yes, but we don't know because we can't measure the unfathomable distances, right? That's why it's a theory. I'm not saying this is how it is.
Obviously.
Okay?
But if,
But
if it's
if
the
this-
bigger sphere, then the water would still curve on globe physics.
Yeah, the water would still need to curve. The only thing is that you have to get a larger distance
Wait,
to measure the curve.
whoa, don't say that. Don't say
It
that.
wouldn't
Don't
matter
say
if you
that.
look really flat, the water would still curve.
Don't
Yeah.
say the water. Don't say the water curves because we all know that water is level. Water doesn't
Absolutely.
curve. If you
Yeah,
fill
but
the top
globe
of
physics doesn't say
a
that.
bottle, or you have the water tension, and then you can have that bubble. Yeah, that curves.
Okay, cool, great.
But what I'm saying is, you're saying present just something, right? I'm just making shit. I'm making this up.
I can see that.
But if you're in the crater, regardless of what this thing looks like, say it's just massively flat, and there's craters all over it, and in each crater there's water where civilizations live. Those water levels are flat, right? Because that's what you can see. Once you realize, once you make the place huge, like way bigger, then, well, if you have these craters, you're only allowed to see, you can only see your water around you. You can't see water fucking 500 million miles in the distance. There could be another crater of us out there, depending on if it's flat. Like, if it is flat, then yeah, there's another crater thousands and thousands of miles out there that we can't get to, but it's filled with water too, and there's a civilization there.
Yeah. No.
What I'm saying is,
Okay.
if this object is massive and we're each in a crater that's surrounded by ice, the ice wall, then anything that we see, because we live on that plane of water, we see as flat. But if it were way bigger, we wouldn't even be able to measure the size of that ball
Yeah.
unless we were able to go out into outer, or like look at it from a distance, but you can't. So that theory goes away. But
Cool.
it's just a theory because it makes sure that you are only looking at your plane and that you're not allowed to see the other planes that are out there because you can't get there.
Yeah. Okay, great. Are we going to go on with the video? They sent me the 8 inches per mile squared video quickly. Hey, Mikey Smith, good to see you. Thank you for coming. Woo! Flatman X.
Miles squared. None of you have any idea what this means. You can't derive it. You can't calculate anything with it.
Yes, you
can't
can.
make a prediction with it. You can't tell me anything about this value at all.
Welcome to I Can Science That, where we do honest investigations of everyday science. anyone who is a glober, if you're out there trying to dunk
dunk.
on flatties, then this video is for you. I'm going to derive the actual formula for the drop rate.
Yeah.
The formula that NASA would actually use.
Ooh.
So there you have it. I have now derived 4 different versions of the
Equation.
equation
Yeah.
compare to the 8 inches per mile squared estimate. I've got the distances in miles and all of the drop distances.
Okay, let's just get to where he's showing the 8
with
inches.
inches. The drop is still pretty good.
Okay, let's
The
see.
drop is still pretty good. Of a foot is how far off that is. At 10 miles, the drop is still pretty good. Look at that.
You can't calculate anything with it. If you understood math, you would immediately see that this squared on miles is
I just have to
totally
point out,
applicable.
guys, Dave Farina, not a Professor Dave, is a moron. Do not trust anything he says. He literally gets shown wrong with everything, even spectroscopy. Literally, he's a moron.
He's not a professor.
He doubles down on that you do not see through gas with spectroscopy, guys.
Direct quote from Dave. I've no
No MI.
no scientific acumen, not even in chemistry.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's why you got people that do actually have the qualifications actually
Correct
correcting him daily.
Place. That's because this is a parabolic approximation. This is for doing calculations with a parabola.
No
As you
shit,
can see,
Sherlock.
The Earth is not shaped like this.
But what if we're doing like a longer observation? We're going to go out further. Let's go out to 50 miles. So out at 50 miles, the actual value is there, and depending on which method you use, it's off by about a foot.
Wow,
not
a
even
foot.
half a foot. From this one, based on arc length, which is my favorite, I'm off by like half a foot.
You can't calculate anything with it.
Over 50 miles. I'm gonna say that's a pretty good estimate.
Mm-hmm.
If 50 miles away, you're only off by half a foot. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I'll accept that.
Well, I'm sorry, friends. Those people are doing incorrect math, or lying, or both. And
Is no good.
Okay, let's go to
And
where
the-
he's at
Just for
1,000
miles
miles.
Shockingly good. Okay, but that's still only 100 miles. Let's go nuts. At 1,000
miles, guys.
Here's our estimate based on 8 inches per mile squared. And here are our actual values depending on how we sliced it.
Mm-hmm.
I think you'll find that's still pretty decent.
Wow.
How decent is it? I've made a little chart. Let's cover
You have to
that
see this
now.
chart, guys.
I will show a graph of what we found, and we'll see our 8 inches per mile squared sitting right in here, and all the way out to 1,000 miles. This is a pretty good approximation. 1,000 miles, maybe that's not far enough, but let's push it. Let's see what happens if we just go all out. And this is what we get. Interesting thing for me here is that the horizontal length method and the arc length method diverge by more than the arc length method does against the 8 inches per mile squared method.
So the 8 inches per mile square method is more accurate according to the other methods, guys. Thank you, so I can science that. Sorry, guys, I did put as loud as it could go. Thank you for the link. So there we have it, guys. The 8 inches per mile squared is the best approximation you guys actually have. Whoops. Okay, let's carry on.
Using a parabola formula, it's not the exact formula for the curve drop of a circle. Secondly, it's based on the curve drop from an imaginary tangent at ground level.
Imaginary tangent. He literally just went and actually conceded it's an imaginary tangent. Thank you. So therefore not a globe, because you require that tangent for your globe. No globe, no tangent. And since it's imaginary, that means you got an imaginary globe.
Using a tangent, though, saying that they need a flat Earth.
Yeah, but you understand, they need that globe to have their tangent. Because it's the point, the straight line touching a point on the sphere. Oh, man.
Where you're standing, so you would go straight out 443 kilometers, and then how far down the ground would be from there. But that's not how we look.
He just misrepresented the 8 inches per mile squared, guys. Yeah, imaginary tangent. So, guys, this is what I was saying where he's kind of dishonest. Is that how the 8 inches per mile squared works? No, it doesn't. Let's see if we can actually get how it works quickly. Let's see. There we go. Does this look anything like what he was showing us, guys? Where is this thing now? Is it showing on here?
Don't know.
Anyway. I'm just going to go out there. Anyway, that's what it's supposed to be. That's not what he showed us, guys. This literally keeps showing your drop. Because that's what's supposed to happen with your globe. The further away, the more it drops. When you change in elevation as well, the same. It just drops. So yeah, that also goes with height, by the way, because you're just changing your tangent. There we go. Not what he just showed.
Look into the distance. The formula doesn't factor in our elevation, which in...
Yes, it does factor in elevation. You just change it. Like I just said, you just change elevation, you change your tangent. That's all it does. Because that line there, that horizontal, is taken from your elevation. So you just... These guys are morons. So if you're going to stand 100 meters up, that line would just be 100 meters up. So then you're just adding the 100 meters. These guys are morons. How do you think, what's the name got it right?
The case of this photo from the top of Pic de Feinstrahls is 2,826 meters above sea level. We also don't look out perfectly perpendicular to where we're standing. We look sort of down on an angle to the horizon and then beyond it.
Sorry, when you look at the horizon, it rises relative to eye level. It doesn't physically rise. Do you look down to the horizon or do you look eye level to the horizon? Michael, you live close to a beach, correct? Or you go a lot to Blackpool or whatever and you have a beach around there. Anyway, when you look out with your P900 camera,
Sorry.
do you look down at the sea? At the horizon? Do you look down at the horizon when you look out at the sea?
I look straight out.
Exactly, because it rises relative to your eye level. It's convergence. So this...
I mean, I'm only, what, 5'8". So I'm only 5'8" above water anyway, so it's...
I don't think it makes a difference.
It's not much, is it, like?
Oh, man.
I'm about 3 inches taller, but I look straight out as well.
It doesn't matter what height you're really going. It rises relative to your eye level.
I mean, you can argue you're always your observer right above, can't you?
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, the point is you don't look down at the horizon.
No.
Never.
The only ones where they claim, oh, you look down is when they take the theologite apps on a plane. But ignoring that when you're doing that, the theologite app has a infinite line on the screen that doesn't have the same perspective variables that the things in the distance has. And again, everything doesn't physically rise, it's only optical. That's why it's relative to eye level. So no, you don't look down at the horizon, McKeegan. It's literally showing you looking out eye level. I mean, when you take a camera and look out in the distance and do observations, are you pointing your camera downwards to see the horizon? Or are you just making it as level as possible? Ah. So there's another lie from Mr. McKeegan, guys. Lie number 2 already.
So such a curve calculation drop should really be more from where the hump in the horizon is.
Hump in the horizon? What hump in the horizon? There's no such thing as a hump in the horizon. Hey, Awaking Soldier, I also agree. I should have put that on all of the above. But I see gas pressure without a container in second. So that might be another one we can do. Where were we? Oh yeah, hump in the horizon. Hey, Test Account, thank you for coming. Do you look down to the horizon? No, you don't look down to the horizon. Just answer that. But yeah, a horizon.
If you look down to horizon, I would a pilot look at horizon then. They'd have to be looking for a floor plane.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, PZ6, thank you for coming. We've got a new baller in. No cameras ever zoom ships back over the horizon. You want to take a bet on that? I can show you videos of it. When it goes out, yeah. There's a difference when it goes out of your field of view because of the resolution limit. You don't see it and it looks to go bottom up, and you zoom it back into view. It's gone over the so-called horizon. Then you get the ones where refraction or the limited angle blocks it. Then you're just magnifying that limited angle. This, but you can literally show videos where it looks to have gone over the horizon, and then when you zoom it in, you get it back over the horizon.
But if you're claiming ships have gone over the horizon, then you think horizon's Earth curve. Earth curve has been debunked.
Exactly. Yes, in that studio, we have seen it demonstrated hundreds of times. These guys in chat, you guys literally don't have anything. Just like Dave McKeegan saying hump in the horizon. I want him to show me one definition where horizon says hump.
It doesn't, but if you look at horizon left to right in globe claim, it should have a hump.
I actually subscribed to a channel today where a guy had a high altitude balloon at 103,000, 130,000 feet or something. And he showed different mountains in the bottom and stuff. And then he measured from left to right on the screen. 275 miles. No curve.
That should be it just right there. Why doesn't that ring alarm bells within their head that they can't see 3 miles out in front of them with that curve? A curve starts 3 miles out in front of them, but left to right,
There's
other
nothing.
axis doesn't show anything. Come on, does that not just...
They live on a toilet roll, PJ. Never been demonstrated, PZ. Okay.
Just quick on that. Just quick.
Yeah.
With you say 257 miles, no curve, right?
Yeah, around 75.
Now with the idea that I was trying to explain is what if the globe is way bigger and 257 miles
would be too small to see it. Yeah. Cool story, bro.
It's just a what if, man. I actually had a question between everybody that says flat. What map and what layout of the land are you kind of going off of? I'm just curious if you could show that on.
What do you mean? What layout of what?
What the layout of our land that we have? What map? What flat depiction of that do you guys use?
Well, I know all the maps I use are flat and local maps. So when I know I have to travel, let's say from my town to Cape Town, let's say it's like 20 hours drive, it's literally showing flat.
Okay, so what I mean is
I think
If-
it means
okay.
shows your flat Earth map. I think that's what it means.
So are you?
Oh,
so
so
are
you want
looking
me
at
to-
the
so
one
you want
where
me to
the
ascri-
the Arctic pole is in the middle and all the land surrounds it?
So you
Or are
trying?
you looking at a map that
Ah,
looks left to right as if you're reading?
Sorry, someone's phone or. But
that
anyway,
you, Peter.
so are you trying to get me to ascribe to a map?
No, I'm just the depiction of people's maps that say they're flat and local. What map do you have? Can you show that map?
I still don't understand. I don't ascribe to any map. You get people that love the Gleason's map, that's up to them, or you get the people that use the Mercator map, that's up to them. At the end of the day,
Right, so I'm
it's
just
all
asking
just.
what maps you use.
I don't need to use them because I don't travel that far. I've never needed to travel 3,000 miles away across the land, so
But
I don't care.
we are physically sailing around whatever this place is
A map-
and looking for hotels. You're only taking somebody else's word that map's accurate depiction of our realm.
Yeah, a map. At the end of the day, a map isn't reality. A map is just depicting.
It's folly. It's folly to be talking about what map do you use or what map do you think represents this place, because maps are like a control tool.
Let me ask you this, Lotion. How much maps
Mm-hmm.
have existed throughout history?
Shit, there are millions probably.
And they've all changed throughout time, correct?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And
Even
that's the
today.
same thing as playing telephone, though.
Even today, even the globe has hundreds of maps, and they're all different.
Right, and that was the evolution to control thought, though, right?
Yeah, but you see, that's
To-
that's
to-
my whole
To
point.
go from flat and free to confined and.
But that's my
all.
whole point. You can't just choose one map because no map is perfect, not one.
Right. So what I'm asking is the layout of our land. Are you concentricizing it around the North Pole, or is it from, like, say, Russia's on the far left and then it goes all the way to that way?
So like the
What
Gleason's map.
layout?
Like the Gleason's map.
Okay.
I would say the Gleason's map is around the closest to what we are being told, yeah. But I'm not going to say it's 100%.
Right. Okay. I'm not
Yeah.
familiar with the names of all the different kinds of maps. I just see people's pictures and then I use math and I make up my own because I do this. Like, I make maps and shit too. This
Awesome.
is just
Hey.
shit I do.
Hey, Skeptic96, thank you for coming. And Charlie Girl, good to see you. Yeah, no, I understand. I don't know if you know Realm, I haven't spoken to him in a while. He's actually likes doing cartography. And he uses math to try and do maps as well. Which is actually very interesting. I actually got to get hold of him again. I haven't got hold of him in a while. You should maybe get hold of him. But yeah, maps is not my, how can I say, my passion. I don't really worry about maps that much. I'm more of an on-hands kind of guy, what I can demonstrate and things. I can't demonstrate the map to be accurate, let's say 10,000 miles away, because I can simply not go there and validate it. But I can validate
Right,
things
and
like Earth curve, gravity, Coriolis, and gas pressure kind of things.
Right, and that's what I do. If you've seen, I'll send you some pictures of my sketchbook, and it'll show you all my math I do on, like, drawing different types of maps based on information that we have, based on information in each Bible. Like I said, I'm translating this German Bible, right? And they're talking. They don't say flat; they say more planar. But it's the same thing. So
Yeah.
planar, flat. It does, and things like that are coming up similar. But I'm trying to draw a map to show everyone, and yeah, okay, so the middle of mine is the Gleason's map, and everything around it is all theory-based then. That's
Yeah.
all I wanted to know, what the closest depiction of what everybody's believing or what everybody's going off of, what's closest to
Yeah,
what we're,
I understand,
what we're
yeah.
on. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all.
Okay, sharp. Okay, so what I have on screen now, guys, do you see a ship over the horizon? You can't see it. Why? Because it's supposed to be over your Earth curve. It's not supposed to be seen. It's over the Earth curve. It's past the resolution limit. Now let's zoom it back into view. Over the curve. Oh shit, what's happening? What's happening, guys? He's just zoomed the ship back from over the curve. There it is. Hey Bobby Steels, thank you for coming. So there, I've just shown one. Yeah, so I just showed one where the guy said there's no way. So there we go, guys. Let's get back to the video.
Objects begin to disappear from, not from where you're standing, unless you're lying down on the ground at sea level. So if we're using a more accurate curve drop calculator that is based on the formula for a circle and does in fact account for the viewer's elevation, then the summit of Pic Gaspard should be 1,147 meters below the horizon, significantly less than the 11,000 meters that the 8 inches per mile squared suggests, but, you know, still below the horizon, which flat earthers will say proves that the Earth must be flat.
Does this guy even know what a horizon is?
No.
Obviously not. Yeah, yo, sorry about that. That was the missus on the house phone.
We're wondering.
I trapped myself because I thought I forgot I've got a house phone because of the broadband, so I've never had it ring before. So she phoned me up drinking just to say that she fell over the dog because the dog was licking her bits.
Oh.
Thanks for telling me that, Vicky. I was like in the middle of the show and you just rang and it just scared everybody. She says, I can hear Michael swearing in the background. I says, Michael's not swearing. I said, Michael's just probably having a debate with somebody.
Hi, Effie Nation. Good to see you. No stress, man. But yeah.
Sorry about that.
No stress. So he's saying...
No, she just had you in the background. She thought she could hear swearing. I said, nah. I says, Mike only swears when he's really pissed off.
Okay, so guys.
But yeah, back to Horizon. Every ball believer believes Horizon's Earth curve, whether they want to admit it or not, because they claim boats go over it and it blocks buildings and such.
Yeah, but let's just go back to where he's showing this. The distance to the horizon is 118 miles. So why is the horizon being showed further than what the horizon's supposed to be? He ignores that. That's what I'm asking him. Does he know what horizon is?
No, can't do. But he should do.
Okay, 200, 218. I mean, this is what... Where's that picture? I want to get back to where it shows the picture.
This photograph by Mark...
There we go. There's the horizon. Correct? So according to the Earth curve calculator, the horizon is supposed to be around about here somewhere. Yet it's there at eye level. Did it drop down? No, it didn't. Hey, Chocolate saying, good to see you. Thank you for coming. Yeah, I still can't believe people are into magic spinning water balls. Oh, man. But yeah, this picture alone just debunks his own argument that he's trying to make now. So, the horizon was definitely not 118 miles away, McKeegan. So, third thing, you've shown that you don't actually have a clue what you're talking about. And lying.
Should be 1,147 meters below the horizon.
And by the way, that what you're supposed to be seeing above on the globe, whatever, that's without angular size. Oh shit.
Significantly less than the 11,000 meters that the 8 inches per mile squared suggests, but, you know, still below the horizon, which flat earthers will say proves that the Earth must be flat.
Yes, and that's also not taking any angular size into account, mate. Just told you that.
Except this calculator doesn't account for atmospheric refraction.
And angles.
These are simplified calculators working on just a basic circle. It's like when we used to do physics experiments in high school, we were always told to just ignore air resistance, or that the speed of light is 186,000 miles per second, when that's only its speed in a vacuum.
And it's also not proven to be two-way, by the way. Just because it's said to be that doesn't make it that.
And its speed actually varies through different mediums, but for simplification, we just stick with 186,000 miles a second. So these are only simplified curve drop calculators. They don't account for atmospheric refraction. Now, flat earthers seem to hate the notion of atmospheric trickery explaining a
No, we love it. That's also another one from him that he doesn't understand. First of all, your atmospheric refraction isn't refraction. There's no Snell's law there. Your Fermat's principle that you say is also based on Snell's law. You require a medium.
Fat Zone,
Yes.
you've got a question that's been asked a few times.
Oh, by who?
Fat Alex Anonymous.
Oh, did he send me a
Fat
super
Alex-
chat? Did he send me a super chat?
No.
No, then it's fine. Okay.
Alright. My bad.
Because remember, I did say a few nights ago as well again, I think from now on, the Globies, if they actually want to let me answer them, because they ask really dumb questions, they should maybe super chat it to me, so then I'll answer them.
Is Fat Alex a Glober?
Yes.
Alright, my bad.
Yeah. So anyway, back to this guy. What were we talking about? Oh yeah. Atmospheric refraction doesn't exist, guys. Your terrestrial refraction is based on actually warping your globe, not actually light. Hey FE Nation, good to see you. Thank you for coming. TY Smokes, good to see you, mate. It's good to see so much people in chat tonight. Let's go on.
globe. Yet they call upon it to explain how the sun manages to drop below a flat horizon. But that's a whole nother topic for a different day. As I've addressed, the speed of light changes depending on... Do you mind?
Yeah, depending on the what? Does it depend on the medium?
My jeans don't need cleaning.
Okay.
Thank you. The speed of light changes depending on the medium.
So show me the medium change with your globe, please. Oh wait, there isn't. Only density changes. Hence Fermat's principle, which still requires Snell's laws to exist. Yeah. The difference with Fermat's principle is it's just taking the time it takes to travel through, where the Snell's law takes the incident angle through those mediums. Still the same thing though, just explaining a different part of the refraction.
Generally, the denser the medium, then the slower the speed of light. And if the light moves between these mediums...
Oh, what's that? Is that a medium? You know, air to glass to air? And by the way, guys, that's internal refraction. Yeah. You wanted to say something?
No.
Okay.
at an angle, then it causes the light to change direction, which is called refraction. This is the basis of how camera lenses work.
Yeah, but camera lenses have a lens. It's refracted inside the lens, yeah. Because it's got to reflect it just like your eyes. It has to refract the light into a sensor, or in your case, a retina, to have it in focus. But that's not how the light travels through your globe on terrestrial refraction.
They're bending light as it passes through various shaped glass elements in order to get all of the light to land together on the camera sensor.
Oh.
Now, we get atmospheric refraction as the sunlight travels through the vacuum of space, and then it's passing through gradually denser and denser atmosphere. And when the sun is very low in the sky...
Sorry, that's not refraction. That's not light refraction. Light doesn't bend. Light follows through a incident angle through the density of different mediums. That's the same medium, is it not? Obviously, over the ocean, you're going to have things like water vapor and stuff, which gives you different mediums. But again, you are trying to cite terrestrial refraction, which doesn't actually take light refraction into account. It's very simple stuff.
And it needs R.
And it needs R, which is debunked by the Black Swan. Thank you, Black Swan.
Thank you very much.
So it's actually very idiotic from him to say we don't like talking about refraction when we bloody bring it up all the time.
Then the light is gradually shifting through these pressure gradients, causing it to bend slightly. And actually it makes objects appear rather distorted and squashed in shape. It's why when you see a sunset, the sun often appears to get squashed as it reaches the horizon. And at that point, the sun isn't actually there.
Making a claim that the sun isn't actually there. Can you prove that, Mr. Dave McKeegan? Can he prove that? That the sun is not actually there?
Definitely can't.
No.
I know, flat earthers' heads are about to explode with that statement.
Okay, you know what? I'm just going to answer him. No super chat, therefore dip correction does not exist. Dip correction is your eyes above the sea. Your eyes are not embedded in the ground. Capish? So when you hold a camera, or a sextant at standing, how I'm sitting now on this chair, is my eyes embedded in the surface of the floor? No. That's the dip correction, moron. Okay, anyway, back to the argument.
But the sun, by that point, is actually below the horizon. What you're seeing is just a heavily
There again, making claims. I want Dave McKeegan to actually go and prove this claim. Yeah, he pretends it's actually there, Gary. Yeah, Chocolate. They always have to do that. Talking about what we see and what we claim, and yeah. This is the whole thing of tonight's stream, testing the globe. So far, they have been failed miserably with every so far test. And we've only been doing the curve tonight. I think we're only going to be doing curve tonight. Maybe we can do tomorrow gas pressure, because that's the second highest one chosen so far.
Yeah.
Oh, man. So, he making a claim that the true position is below. And even on his globe thingy that he's showing, he would be seeing the actual sun still. Wow. Andrew's getting quite peed off with you guys.
refracted version of it being bent over the curvature of the Earth. As a demonstration, here's a glass of water. Now the glass curves the light.
Is that glass a medium and then the water inside it another medium? Are they separated by boundaries? Huh. Odd. That requires Snell's law, remember?
And the light is being
something your globe does not have, remember?
Refracted in the process. So now objects that are behind the glass are, well, one, they're basically being mirrored because the light is then further being refracted by the other side of the glass. But you will notice that as the object reaches the edge of the glass, the refraction hits its peak and the object becomes heavily distorted.
That's because of the shape of the glass, you idiot. Hey Alan Ocean, good to see you, thank you for coming. The guy literally thinks it's distorted because of the refraction of the... No, it's because the glass's shape. It's the shape of the glass, McKeegan. That's why it is distorted at the edges.
And it actually still appears within the confines of the glass, even though the object itself has passed well beyond the glass. Now, I know this isn't a perfect representation because the Earth's atmosphere doesn't mirror what we're seeing like looking through a glass.
And yet you claim it's there. So when you bring up the picture of the sun there and saying it's not there, you just debunked your own argument by saying it doesn't actually mirror what we see. So how is it actually showing us... How's it actually showing us the sun like we're supposed to be seeing if it's not showing us how it's supposed to be seen? Kind of contradicting himself.
Really, a curved fish tank probably shows it better. If we imagine the curved front of my fish tank here is the curvature of the Earth's atmosphere.
Oh, stop it a minute. Did he say a curved fish tank?
Yeah, he's showing a curved fish tank on screen now.
Alright.
Oh,
Yeah.
good, yeah.
Also ignoring that a fish tank has a boundary, a glass medium, and then water medium inside. I'm still waiting for Craig Fight the Flat Earth to show me his refracted hand, by the way, guys.
Yeah, his hand's not in front of him.
It's been what, 5 months now? 4 or 5 months now? Since he said he's actually made a video on it. It's supposed to come out.
It threatened me we were going to make a video about me and it never turned up.
Yeah.
I think even Rumpus corrected him that day, I think, didn't he?
Yep,
Yeah.
he did.
The fish is still visible within the curve, despite it actually clearly being well below the horizon.
Internal reflections, mate. You do know that's just an internal reflection. Because light changes incident angles. Bro, imagine that peeps think there are other peeps living antipodal to them, thousands of miles under their feet. True chocolate. The sad thing is you do get people that believe that.
This refraction is also what causes the flat earthers' infamous Black Swan evidence.
So he has heard of the Black Swan. I wonder if he actually understands what the Black Swan is.
An oil rig being visible far further than it should be.
No. It's not about the oil rig. So he doesn't understand it. It's about the horizon, Dave. Mr. McKeegan, that horizon that's beyond where it's supposed to be. That's what it's about. So, yeah, you definitely don't know what a horizon is, and you don't really know what the argument is for the Black Swan either. Great. I still don't know how anything you've brought up now is actually debunking that first photo.
But you can clearly see the huge amount of compressed distortion that's being caused by this.
Yeah. Refraction causes that to happen. We literally showed it on the blink test with the rhetoric earlier. The refraction is what makes it look curved, not the other way around. If the refraction index is closer, it's going to lift up the ocean closer to you and therefore have the limited angle to be magnified. If the refraction band is a bit further on, that's why you don't see this. And then you get the ones that, thank you to BML69 with his other one, where it's blocked like that with the horizon behind it. Numpty globetard. That's what I'm going to call you. Numpty globetard.
Because of refraction. Anyway, back to Pit Gaspard.
Yeah, please
If
do.
we look at an advanced curve calculator that...
Oh, Walter Bislin. I just have to point something out here. I think let's go and do this quickly. On Walter Business Earth Curve Calculator. Walter Bislin Earth Curve Calculator. I want to show you guys something interesting on his calculator. Okay, I'm going to click for a flat earth. How's that? Guys, we're going to do this for flat earth. There we go. FE. Let's say it's 5 meters above target distance. Doesn't matter. Hey, look at that. Okay, target distance, let's say, is that far away. Well, that's the target. Now the target size, we're going to change the size a bit. Now, we didn't touch refraction. It's staying on 0, correct? Look what the data gives us. Visible, 0 meters. Hidden. Okay, now let's put refraction on quickly. Standard refraction. Oh shit, it changed everything. Now it's got drop all of a sudden. And it's got a Sagitta bulge. But now, pay attention. I'm going to change it to globe quickly. It's exactly the same. The only thing that changes is the horizon data. Let's go back to FE. The horizon data, everything stays the same. What's just the grid spacing changes? Check that. So in other words, his calculator is mute. It doesn't do anything for the flat earth. It's only changing for the globe. Is that supposed to be correct? Let's do flat Earth and globe. That's what it's showing for the globe now. Look how much lower the horizon is. It's showing drop. But let's see what it says for the flat Earth. Naught hidden. For the globe, 628.5 meters hidden. So it keeps changing, but why is it not showing anything for the flat Earth? So, in other words, his functions for the flat Earth don't exist. Walter, you might need to fix that on your curve calculator, dude, because your flat Earth part doesn't actually exist. It doesn't do anything. Very dishonest. So let's get back to what it is. So that's one thing I found very interesting, because his flat Earth stuff doesn't actually do anything. It's really odd.
Actually factors in refraction, you can see that even with standard levels of atmospheric refraction, there should be 26 meters of the top of Pit Gaspard still being visible over the horizon. Now obviously we are seeing far more than 26 meters in this photograph.
Wow. Yeah, we're seeing much further. And even with that refraction, shit shrinks. That 26 meters that you think shouldn't be seen at all, because it would be too small to see. 26 meters. What is 26 meters at 440 kilometers away? What's the angular size of that? Let's actually go and look. Angular size calculator. Angle. Okay, distance. I'm going to say 440 kilometers. What is 26 meters in kilometers, guys? I keep on getting this one wrong. Let's do it this way. .026. Nan degrees. You know why? Because it's too small, you can't see anything. Sorry, Dave? You wouldn't see it.
But the amount of refraction can vary depending on the refractive index of air at that time. And the refractive index of air varies on the air pressure, the humidity, and the temperature. And these can cause the refractive index to be higher. So if we increase the refraction level slightly on the calculator, you can see the visibility of the...
So he's just making up super looming refraction, you know, like they love doing, to try and make it more visible now. Again, it's not taking angular size into account here, Dave. You're literally just growing it now all of a sudden because of your refraction, which isn't even light refraction to begin with.
Target actually increases quite significantly. And this is even highlighted in the write-ups for the image, the extensive planning for the right time and location, and the favorable conditions in terms of high refraction, making it possible to see Pit Gaspard from that spot. Usually, it's not visible, which is why seeing such extreme distances...
Usually not visible. Why? Because look at the haze. Look, it's a clear day. I've got an airfield right by me. Some days I can't see anything beyond the airfield. I've got mountains and stuff, can't see it. Some days I see so great I can see past the mountains. Why? It's all got to do with how clear the day is. What is this? NZ observations. Who's this by? Flat plane. Awesome. Yeah, we'll get back to that. Let's just finish Mr. McKeegan.
Only happens on certain occasions when everything lines up right, not all the time. Now, let's get into how this image actually proves the curvature.
Yeah, I would also love to know how it proves the curvature, because everything you've been showing so far, you're not supposed to see it.
It's not just Pic Gaspard in this image. There's actually several other peaks either side of Pic Gaspard. To the immediate right is Rocher Ronde, and to the immediate left we have Grand Ferrand. Now both of these are almost identical distances from the point that the picture is being taken. Yet
391, 392. Okay. But the one is 2,758 meters, one is 2,450 meters. So, yeah, a whole about 300 meters difference.
Grand Ferrand is 303 meters higher than Rocher Ronde. So this gives us a clear reference as to what a 300 meter height difference looks like from this distance.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Just ignoring his own argument a few seconds ago. Did he not just say you get different refraction densities at different distances? So, 392 kilometers is quite a distance still from 443 kilometers. What is the difference in the densities and air temperatures and refraction in between there, Mr. McKeegan? Ever thought of that?
We can also note that from this perspective, Pic Gaspard seems to be the same sort of height as Rocher Ronde and significantly shorter than Grand Ferrand.
No shit, because they're at the same distance. 1 kilometer difference. You think you're going to have literally a lot of refraction difference based by 1 kilometer difference? Take that 1 kilometer difference and try and put another 50 kilometers to it. Yeah.
But Pic Gaspard is over 1,000 meters higher. Now, yes, it's further away, so
1,000 meters higher, yeah. But add 50 kilometers to 1,000 meters. How much does it change the angular size? McKeegan, did you even do your homework about this? Oh, wow.
you could argue it's perspective. But perspective causes objects to shrink directly proportional to the change in distance, i.e., if you double the distance that an object is from you, then its apparent size roughly halves.
That's just one aspect of perspective, Dave. One aspect. Hence why orthographic view is not perspective based.
From our vantage point, Pic Gaspard is 13% further away than Grand Ferrand. Yet, it is 40% taller. Now, on a flat surface with no curvature, the viewing angle for Pic Gaspard should be 1,800 arc seconds versus 1,451 for Grand Ferrand. So Pic Gaspard should look taller.
Ignoring everything about perspective, guys. Literally, just taking angular size, that's all he's taking. Showing that he does not actually understand perspective at all. I love how he's just making claims to say this is how it should be on a flat earth. No, man, that's dishonest. That's not how it should be on a flat earth. What you're seeing in the original is what it should be on a flat earth. Hey, Guns of Never Owned, good to see you, mate. Thank you for coming.
Bob James.
Yet it actually appears significantly smaller.
I'll probably just have to open this as well. Getting a lot of links tonight, guys. Ah, yes, there we go. Check at that. Look at that distortion. And this is on the road, guys. It's mirroring. The road's still going up there. Simple stuff. And that's why it looks like a sunset is happening. That's the mirror. That's not physical curve. I've seen this a lot as well. The physical curve is changing, guys. Look at that. It's warping. The earth is breathing. Oh no.
It does that. It does that.
Big little, big little.
I think the Archimedes part of the globe physics.
Yep. And the mere fact that Dave is bringing up refraction is him conceding that it's not a physical curve. He's trying to paddle around the physicality and concede that it's optical. Congratulations, Dave. It's not a globe evidence. You've just literally debunked your globe.
and only appears the same size as a mountain that it is 57% taller than. Yet when we plug those figures in for Grand Ferrand and Rocheron into an advanced curve calculator, the results correlate with what we see. Rocheron should appear a similar observable height to Pic Gaspard, and Grand Ferrand should appear much taller. So the key to why a significantly taller mountain like Pic Gaspard is appearing the same size as a much smaller mountain is because it is 49 kilometers further beyond the horizon.
we're back to Black Swan again, aren't we?
No, it's not for. Oh man, I don't know how much times I have to explain this to these morons. It's not going over a curve. Shit shrinks in the distance. It's just one aspect of it, Dave. Not because you're taking orthographical calculations does it now mean it's perspective view, Dave McKeegan. Your refraction also causes things to change shape and size as it also gets warped. Did you understand? He literally said there's extra refraction, that's why we could see what we're seeing, while ignoring the refraction will compress the back distance more. So it's literally claiming more refraction, so that more refraction would have literally more compression and more distortion in the back image. So where's your distortion in your image now, Dave? Oh yeah, you ignore it. But then again, their refraction is just like their gravity. It's very selective.
Yep.
Which puts the whole mountain further beyond the curve and so relatively much lower than our vantage point. So there you have it, a record-breaking...
Thank you, Wilbrett. Good to see you for coming. Glad you could make it.
Photograph which gets used as evidence for a flat Earth that actually proves the existence of curvature.
No, you just made a claim now after just contradicting yourself and throwing everything away that you just spoke about. And showing that you lied 2 or 3 times and that you don't understand what a horizon is. Congratulations. Maybe we should make a shirt that says, "My humped horizon." Oh yeah, identity, that animal face is hectic, dude. He sent me a video of a cloud from him, but you must see the face of that thing. It's quite hectic, it's weird.
And that is going to wrap this video up. Leave your thoughts in the comments down below. If you enjoyed this video and you haven't already done so, then please consider hitting the like and subscribe button. And if you'd like to support this channel further, then...
Yeah, please do support my channel, do subscribe. And well, his dog has a higher IQ than he does, probably.
Yeah. Yeah.
So Dave McKeegan, I didn't need to leave a comment to you. I saw my left your video. How's that sound? Okay. There's another video sent to me. Middle Earth level. I'm going to already subscribe and plus it. Let's go.
Yeah, g'day. So here I was at Otaki River, enjoying a spot of fishing and a rare bit of sun this summer here in New Zealand. I took this image of these 2 islands, not 3 really, off in the distance with this crappy cell phone. But if you're watching this on a large screen TV, you could clearly see the 2 islands.
Yeah, you can see the peak there and you can see the island there. So yeah, it doesn't matter. As long as we can see what it's showing.
But these 2 islands here, shooting Peka Peka. So these 2 islands right here, pointed them out a number of times. But I just want to go over something regarding it.
Yeah.
Here we have Peka Peka. Here are these 2 islands that were in the background. It's about 20 meters in elevation.
Hi, Mojo, good to see you, mate. Thank you for coming. Glad you can make it. Yeah, so it's 20 meters in elevation. It's not really very large, is it?
No. This one, just over 30.
30 and 20, okay?
So I'm sure most of us understand a topographical map. The significance of having a single contour line when they're every 10 indicates 12 meters.
Okay.
2 contour lines, 20. 3 contour lines says 36.
Hey Leafy. Bly jy kon dit maak. Love you lots. Okay. Yeah, guys, if you haven't already, please just hit the like button and share. It's awesome to have you all in. Tonight is a really cool show. I'm enjoying it. I can bend light as well. Look. I'm going to bend the light. I'm going to bend the light, guys. Okay, let's go on.
So from Teka Teka, it's a distance of 14.5 kilometers.
14.5 kilometers. That's
But
interesting.
this is Tokamapuna. This has an elevation of about 10 or 12 meters. 12 meters, I think it says, on the topo.
12 meters, okay? I want to see what his distance is there.
But if we go down here to the Otaki River,
That's where he was. With his cell phone.
next to the Freedom Camp,
23 kilometers, about 22.5
the Otaki
kilometers.
River mouth, that's a distance of about 22 kilometers.
So 22 kilometers. Let's see what it says. Object distance, we're going to do in kilometers obviously. 22 kilometers. Okay. I don't know what his height is there. Did he give a height?
I didn't hear one.
Okay, let's maybe carry on watching. That would help.
21.97. Depending on the shape of the river, where you're at. So, it's right at the river mouth in Otaki,
Well, here's his link, guys.
21.96 kilometers
There we go.
to these 2 islands. So, from an observer height of a meter, target distance 21.9 kilometers, hidden 26.3.
Oh, there we go. So none of these 3 islands are supposed to be seen. Because 26 meters. Well, besides the one,
This one
because
here.
it's 30. I think he said 30 meters.
Tokamapuna, 19.8. And here, again, with an observer height
1
of a
meter.
meter, target distance, Tokamapuna, 19.8 kilometers, according
And
to
it's
the priests of the
yeah, and he said it was 12 meters high, that mountain. Yet you can see it. So it's 8 meters below. Supposed to be 8 meters below what you can see. And yet you can see it.
helio-nonsense cult or religion. 20 meters should be hidden of an island that has an elevation of 12. 12 meters. So you can get an idea of the size of this island. My P900.
Good.
Again, we can clearly see all 3 of these islands.
Yep. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
The island on the right.
There we go. So guys, there we go. He's literally just debunked the globe again. So have we had any testing out the globe curve? Yes, we did. And have we found it to be any curve? No, we have not. So I find that actually a great evening so far. Thank you.
Good.
Now I understand why the globers don't come and present any globe evidence. They're too scared to, because as soon as they try, they actually show it to be flat.
They can't find anything to back up their claims.
Exactly. Yeah, it's good to see you guys. Thank you all for coming. So that's quite interesting. These trolls, I see they're keeping you guys busy. You guys are getting rid of trolls constantly. Is there any more Earth curve we can debunk? Let's see. And then tomorrow night, guys, we'll take gas pressure without containment. And then we can take gravity and then Coriolis effect.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that can work. Let's see. Earth curve. Flat Earth evidence that shows curvature. Oh, that was the one we just debunked from Mr. McKeegan. I hope he actually gets back to me sometime, because he doesn't even answer my comments, by the way, guys.
I went though.
He's too scared to. Since my first stream I did debunking him, he literally's been ignoring me. Carl Sagan explains. That was the most idiotic thing ever. Oh man. No curve equals flat. Exactly, Alan. Flat Earth argument disproves their own theory. Yeah, the ones you keep explaining. Yeah, just like you did tonight. Great work. I remember this. How I proved the Earth is round with my bike and 2 sticks.
Oh yeah.
What nonsense, but okay. Flat Earth curve test on Necron. What? Tomb World. Do you guys want to see what this is about? Let's see. First advert. Let's do this.
Today, I'm going to prove that the Earth is flat in this flat Earth curve test upon the Necron Tomb world.
I think this guy's trying to spoof us. Sounds like he's trying to make a joke, but let's see.
It's coming right up.
Necrons!
What's a
Nick
Necron?
speaking, and welcome to this video.
What's a Necrons? What the hell is Necrons? War gamers. Okay.
And if you're new to the channel and you want to keep up to date with and hit the bell button so you Thursday.
I just want you to prove it now.
And tradition to be taught to everyone that the Earth is round.
No, that the Earth is a globe. Round is a flat shape, mate. Please. People love saying that the Earth is round. No, you guys teach it's a globe. There's a difference between teaching it a globe and a round.
Even Games Workshop, in their rules, say that the galaxy's planets are all round. However, Games Workshop have been
Okay, this is just nonsense,
the
guys.
Earth is actually flat, along with every single planet. So if you're a non-believer and you visit the Necron are hovering above this
Okay, this is nonsense. Yeah. Thank you very much for just wasting our time. Okay. Elevation correction. Should we watch that? Because elevation angles literally require a horizontal. But it's just math. Yeah. Is this another one? Yeah, there we go. Beyond Horizons. This is that photo. 443 kilometers. 412 kilometers. 308, 307. $260 kilometers. Corsica. Beautiful stuff. Marseille Canigou. Let's actually go back to this one. Can you actually go in there? I mean, look how clear that is. You can literally see the mountain ranges still. Gonna say
I can't see it. It must be behind curve.
Oh man.
Yeah. Fairly clear, especially for that distance.
Look at
Can
that.
you see them?
I can see them now, yeah.
Oh man, I don't know what's up with my computer.
There you go. These are all the mountains. You see now it's saying, look, it looks lower there, so therefore it's behind a curve because it's supposed to be higher. No, it's not supposed to look higher. I mean, this is the same as the Blackpool Tower stuff. The more we try and explain to them with the distance, the more compression is. They don't get it. Very simple stuff. Oh shit, I'm changing the wrong thing.
Rising ghosts.
Okay, let's. There we go. Okay, thank you for that. We already saw that. Okay, Earth from the U2 cockpit, 70,000 feet. I'm scared this one is the one with. Is this the one with James May? No. Andrew Bong. I remember this. You guys do know that that cockpit is also, the windows are curved, and he's using a a wide angle lens. I think I actually spoke to one of these guys that actually claimed to have done this. Why airplanes fly on a curved path? No, they don't. The view of Earth from space, from MIT Alumni Association. Wow, look at that CG, guys. That's supposed to be the view from Earth and space. Let's see. Whoa.
For my first space mission, 1990.
There's that music that gets you all into idea to fall for it.
Yeah. Yeah, just make it so dramatic that that has to be real, guys. And someone telling a sob story of, oh, when I was young, I watched the astronauts go up, and then somebody died, like the Columbus space shuttle, you know, that kind of thing. And ever since then, I vowed for myself that I will make it space travel safe for everyone. And then everybody just buys it, you know? Nonsense. Oh, man. Okay, let's see what their views from space is. Wow. Looking back at Earth. I think probably heard other people say that, okay? Literally. How high was this supposed to be now? Should we compare it to what they claim on the ISS?
Yeah.
We debunked this the other night. If you guys haven't watched that, please do go and watch it. It was funny. The stars in the night sky were insane. Well, I think that's actually it for tonight. There's not much more we can do on EarthGo. We kind of tested the globe to its pits.
True.
Ooh, I got this guy in my one of my latest video coming out. This guy, him. I got him behind a green screen. Edward M. Fink. I actually got him behind a green screen where he's like, I work at NASA. My name is Edward M. Fink and I work at NASA, kind of thing. Behind a green screen. Yeah.
Edward M. Fink.
Something like that. So yeah, guys, I just want to say thank you all for coming. Appreciate you all being here. You guys rock. It was actually a cool stream. I enjoyed it. It's good to see such a strong show of people because, I mean, I think at one stage we almost got to 70 people. So that was quite good. We were averaging about over 60 the whole stream. So I'm very, very happy about the stream. Thank you guys for coming. Thank you for the super chats. Really, really appreciate it. Thank you everybody just for hitting that like button and sharing the show. Tomorrow night we will be doing gas pressure without the containment. We'll be testing that of the globe because tonight we tested no curve. So they've already failed on one front for testing the globe claims. So tomorrow night we'll test the next one. Thank you all for voting as well. So thank you, Michael, for coming in. Thank you, PJ, for coming in. It was great having you guys aboard.
Cool.
It's always great having you guys having it. And then I want to say thank you for Lotion Basket that was in Discord for a while as well.
He's got. Oh, Arwen said earlier on, give him Arwen's link because Arwen likes them kind of mental exercises.
Yeah, Lotion Basket. I'm gonna send him an email with Arwen's link. Definitely, Arwen. Then Lotion Basket can go on and chat. Otherwise, Lotion, click on Arwen's name, and then go to channel and then subscribe. I don't understand how you haven't been subscribed to him. Everybody subscribe to Arwen today. Yeah. And then then you can go on his show sometime because I'm sure he'll love having a conversation with you. Hey Carl Apple, thank you for being here. So yeah, guys, thanks all.
Link up there.
Yeah, so thanks all for coming. Really do appreciate all you being. Nice seeing all the new faces in here as well. I'll see you guys tomorrow night. Many blessings and may the pressure be with you. Bye.